Hi, I'm Carolyn Wainscott, and on today's segment at www.FaveQuilts.com I want to discuss with you making your own design wall if you don't already have one. You may not need one this large, but I enjoy having it. I can put up to a queen size quilt on it, and you can work with your blocks however. So you don't have to have pins. I keep pins handy for bigger things. But I can step back and look at what I'm doing and switch and change them around quickly. So it makes it easier. One lady was talking about a Bargello quilt that she was working on, and she said she laid it out on a tablecloth on her table, but she kept having to fold it back up. I don't know how the lady ever got one done. But having a design wall really helps you out when you're designing your quilts and whatever else you're doing. This one is nothing more than 2 4x8 sheets. Of course, it's been cut off a little bit, of styrofoam. See? Upside down styrofoam. Now originally these same 2 pieces of styrofoam were on a wall in my other home before we moved out here. In fact, I had 3 pieces on the wall, so I had a 12-foot span of design wall, which worked out really great because I was doing banners. But I was too frugal, cheap, to not bring them with me. So I brought them with me, made them portable, and going to show you how I have put those together. It's really magic. But I keep it this way. They can be folded up and put behind a bed, put under a bed if you need. I have the luxury of having my own sewing room, so I can keep it up all the time. I can move it around from one position to another. I can put it over by my sewing machine. So I'm going to take pieces of foam core board. This would be your spine of your 2 pieces. Take some duct tape, and this holds them together and lasts a long time. And just tape them together with the spines away from each other, and that way they will fold together. So if you're going to transport them or fold them up, put them under the bed, or fold apart the way that these do. And then if you want to add a 3rd piece, then you can do that. You would do the same way, only the spines would be on the opposite side from this one. Now when it comes to covering the face of the board, felt is good, flannel is good. The very most economical thing I have found to go on the design board would be a flannel back tablecloth. The flannel back tablecloth that's presently on my board I picked up on sale after Christmas holidays for like $1, $2, and it covers this whole wall. So can't beat that. Now if you work on smaller pieces and you want something that's just portable to put on your cutting table, this is nothing more than one of those rounds that fabric's wrapped around, that I cut in half or folded in half. I unfolded it, folded it in half, and this is padding. And I left a flange here, and so that it won't slide down if you take it over to your sewing machine. But it can be folded up, and you can work on it flat on your cutting board. And then pick it up and If your sewing machine is not handy, take it over to your sewing machine and reach over and just grab off your squares or your strips or whatever you're working on. So make things easier for yourself, and get yourself a little design board or whole design wall if you need it, and I think you'll enjoy your quilting and sewing more. Another hint I want to share with you is the use of appliance boxes. You can create your own design wall out of a large refrigerator box also, and that's about as economical as you can get. So this is Carolyn Wainscott inviting you to come back to www.FaveQuilts.com and check in all the tips and tutorials that are available here, and also join us on Facebook.